Right, I'm gonna get some sort of camera thing going here. Oh, this is a picture for Ron's book. We can do a little advert here for Ron's book.
Yeah.
Hi, Ron.
Hi. Hi, Emma. Edward.
How you doing?
Good. Good. My mother's 80th birthday today, so I just took her out to lunch and I just got back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what's the date? August the 22nd, is it?
Yep.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Just take her out to a local...
Yeah. Yeah, well, she lives out in Syracuse, so I just took her to lunch. But she's also, we're celebrating on Saturday with the rest of the family. So when we can get people together.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like your Jackanory with the book. I suppose you don't have Jackanory in America. Do you
What's
know what
that?
is?
No.
It's a children's program where an adult sits on a chair and reads a story on television.
That's what I did this morning. You're right. Okay, right.
It's
Who would be our comparison? Mr. Rogers, maybe? I don't know.
Right, yeah, no, I don't know, do you know Mr. Rogers then?
No, I suppose it's that similar
Yeah.
format.
Yeah.
Yes, it was for kids. But he would invite you into his home, and he would take you all along and, tie his shoes with you and hang up his coat and read a book, whatever. Right.
Yeah, wholesome primary school stuff.
Very good. Yes, it was. Emma, congratulations on your show and your artist talk. I checked it out. Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kept the pictures up.
Oh, yeah, great.
And,
Have that in there. Yeah.
No, it was a really good talk.
Oh, glad you liked it.
I thought so.
Yeah.
You braved
And,
the Charles Thompson inquiry. You braved it. You did well.
yes, Charles, we got did you meet Justin when you were over here at the private view?
No, actually, I had his work here. He sent his work here 6 years ago in that international show I had with Emma's work too.
Okay, yeah, Justin came, and his friend Gideon came,
Yeah.
who I've never met before. No, it was nice. And how's Slumpu going?
I've done my 5th series, so now I'm taking a break because I have a show next month, and I'm today what I'm going to do is stretch canvas for my my painting time.
Oh, good. Well, I'll be gluing, you'll be stretching. What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm going to do some drawing. I've got some drawing to work from here. Yeah, but I was just going to show you my
I'll
sketchbook.
show Ron.
Yeah, if you want to show. Yeah, this is my sort of jumpy sketchbook. I'm splashing around a bit more. I've done about 160 pictures there. So
160.
Yeah, how many are in
These are amazing.
So that's
Yes.
apart.
What are you What are you working with? What kind of watercolor is that? Is that?
That's watercolour and just sort of, I'm trying to get more splashy and jumpy like in because I usually do quite definite drawing and then it's a bit like coloured in drawings, but I just want to splash it on a bit more experimental. So you know, sort of just mix up the colours a bit. And,
I like jumpy becoming a verb.
but yeah, jumpy.
I'm jumpy in it.
By now, it should be a verb.
I jumpy, you jumpy, you
Yeah,
jumpy.
yeah, I've jumped it up. I've jumped up my drawings and my paintings, my usual sort of paintings that I do in the park every year, sort of this time of year. So I've jumped them up a bit. Yeah.
These are amazing.
So it's like painterly and linear and jumpy. Yeah.
If you hold that, actually, I'll just stick that there for a minute.
Yeah. I think jumpy is going to be
You're just doing it on a line book, like a journal?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I quite like that actually because because it helps me to sort of measure things. I know you should do it on plain paper, but I use one just out of because I have nothing. I didn't have another sketchbook on and I quite like using the lined paper.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it sort of helps you to measure it a bit when you're doing it, arrange and compose it. Because I'm not exhibiting these. This is sketchbook works to make paintings from. So
I don't know,
it just yeah, it helps. It's quite nice to work on lined paper, I think.
These are brilliant, Emma.
Well, I've just but I got very sort of splashy and
oh, that's nice. That one's nice. Yeah.
Colour and John did it that way. I usually bit definite and sort of fiddly about my drawing, but now I'm doing it more. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I remembered. And then I go over it a little bit with pencil. But,
I like that photo Rose took at night where she didn't think she was going to get an image.
Oh, it was 3 a.m. and we were out in the complete blackness. There's these giant falls, 30 meters away, whatever, and you would never know it, couldn't see it, so she just aimed her camera, she set the shutter speed 30 seconds, guessed the distance,
Wow.
and I came home and looked at it. Oh, yeah.
That one, I'm thinking of doing a painting from that called The Blue Tree. It just had this blue hue on it. It looked like a tree, so I'm going to do like the Blue Rider, the Blue Tree now, so
Yep.
I think that might be cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the story
I,
of the Blue Dog? Did you ever hear the series by The Blue Dog?
No.
no.
It's by a New Orleans painter, and he would always paint these pictures, these landscapes, but always put his blue dog who died, it was a favorite dog of his, and it was just like a light blue dog. It wasn't really a blue dog, but so you could have the blue tree in all of your.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a sort of a motive that artists like to use sometimes, isn't it? So, but I like the idea of a sort of expressionist blue tree rather than the Blue Rider and the Blue Tree. So I might do that as a paint. I'll work on that as a painting. So, yeah. Just getting all this.
When I was at
Yeah, go ahead.
college, no, I was thinking when I was at college, they told me never go slower than 1/60th of a second on a shutter speed. And
Wow.
Rose went 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Just goes
Well,
to show you they teach you a load of rubbish at school.
right. And it was, she had a tripod, and I don't know if you read it. She mentioned this in her post. You could see there was light coming from the hotel where we were staying, like very dull, 3 a.m. light, but it was enough light to cast our shadows on the embankment on the other side. Yeah.
You get a form and a picture, don't you? That's really good.
I couldn't see the shadow. I did because I read what she wrote. I couldn't see the shadows. Hi, Maya.
Hi.
There's a lady, Maya. She always joins us on a Thursday.
Hi, Maya.
Yeah, I did because I read what she wrote underneath, but I didn't see your shadows on it. I just
it's very. Yeah, there was also there was an arbor up for a wedding the next day. You could barely make that out too. We saw them, but you have to really look, I guess. I mean, you had to be there to know where we were standing and all that. How about you, Edward? You're out in Camden. Those things flew so fast. Jumping.
It's like seagulls when you get the bread out. I chucked the bread out and the place just went berserk.
Oh, they are. They steal your chips. I mean, I was stupid enough to open a packet of fish and chips on the beach once, and they just come in and they literally.
Well, that's what it's like, but with John P.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I mean, I took like loads. I think I'll try to stay there all day, and I think it was like 2 hours, and they'd all gone, and I thought, well, but the thing is, I've only really had one guy properly get back to me. So I'm gonna, did you see that post I did? Never mind the Pollocks. Here's John P.
Yes.
Of this, I've got a load of those prints coming tomorrow and stickers, and I'm going to have them on Saturday, weather permitting, at John P. They're 12-inch by 12-inch, so they'll go on the pushchair pretty good. And
oh my God! And you give
we'll see. I think they might get them a bit more responsive. If I say something like, if you subscribe to Instagram, I'll make some downloads themed to the album cover. I'll try to do
good idea,
and it's some sort of incentive so they get something for nothing if they get involved somehow. But
Right.
yeah, I've got to think that one through.
Your incentive is pretty good, giving them free art, but people don't follow through. Yeah, I guess.
That's
How many?
it.
How many did you give away? 50? The other day.
I think about yeah, I did. I had two busy days. I think on both days I gave away about 50 on each day.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, I could, if I'd stayed there all day, I could have probably got at least 100 gone.
Right.
So, but yeah, so I've done the first hurdle of getting them to pick the painting. Now the next hurdle is getting them to interact when they get home.
Right.
So that's another battle which I don't really know what to do about. But oh, trial and error. I mean, if you've got any tips on that front, because you're pretty good at
Yeah, I'll think about it.
stuff out in the studio.
Well, right. Well, if I don't. The only thing I had was that time, like you can impersonate, like you could say, I'm not Damien Hirst or something like that, and then they'll all go, oh my God,
Well, yeah,
I got a Hirst.
You gave me an idea there, because do you know that L13 have got an artist called Not Banksy?
Oh, I
don't know if you know.
no, I
that.
didn't.
Oh well, Steve, who works with Billy, he's got this gallery in Clerkenwell called L13, and he's got an artist which he I think is at least part of called Not Banksy. So I could say I'm not Banksy.
Wait, that's a double negative.
I am.
Well, they don't, because he's a normal
Well, yeah, they'll think I'm saying I am Banksy, because if you're not Banksy,
Right.
you are Banksy. But
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm not Banksy, which is
Right.
also true.
Right.
So
They can't really sue you for it.
they can't sue me because I am not. Yeah. Well,
Not Banksy. Right. You're
So,
not Banksy.
That's not a legal angle in itself.
But
yeah.
you set that ball rolling, Ron.
Good.
You set that. So thanks for that.
Well, sure, because I don't understand why they wouldn't even be curious. I mean, but people, it depends. It could be the crowd. They're young and dumb, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you've got to make it. You've got to virtually tell them. You've virtually got to put the painting in their hand, and you've virtually got to tell that it's like leading a horse to water. You've got to stick their head in the water, open their mouth, shove the water in, push it down their throat into their stomach for them, and then they start sort of waking up.
Right.
So
Yeah. Well, try something. But even one is good. I mean, you were getting nobody to even take the painting, so at least now you have one follow through.
yeah.
I mean,
and he's been in touch, so that's made the day worthwhile to have like one guy get in touch and all that. So.
Have you thought of sitting out by the Tate? Have you thought of doing the Tate where you're going to get more people art related? Like
I thought about that, but I like the vibe in Camden. I enjoy being there, and the thing about going to Tate is that they can come to me. I don't want to be centric of them. You know what I mean. Hi, Ron.
All right, hi. We'll try again.
Yeah, if it pauses again, do that thing again. Let us know and we'll reconnect it.
Thanks. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Emma, did you ever hear of the writer David Graeber?
David Kramer.
David Graeber.
I don't. No, not often.
He was the guy who coined the term the 99% during the Zuccotti Park.
I think I have seen him on video. Yes, he died, didn't he?
He died in 2020. He's got great books, and I was listening to your talk, and I think you would really enjoy some of his work.
I will. I need to read. I have seen some YouTube videos about him, and yeah, I think I do need to. Yeah, I think I'd like to read his books. Yeah, they sound interesting. Yeah. He did coin that term, didn't he? The 99%. Yeah. And didn't he the first 5,000 years or something? He wrote.
That's the book. One of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. I do. I have seen him. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. What's that crash?
What? Oh, that was my sewing kit.
Oh, right.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't very old when he died, but yeah.
Right, sewing. You do a lot of sewing.
No, I don't. I've always hoped to continue to work at school. I remember I was doing this at community art, and they were doing like computer work and tapestry and working, and the lady who was taking the class wouldn't turn up. She left it to me, and I have no idea what I was doing. And I was with pensioners, but fortunately they were showing me how to do it because I had no idea. You know. It was awful. It was just a simple sort of tapestry thing. Yeah, I'm really not good at sewing whatsoever.
Well, I call this caveman sewing.
Yeah. It's stuff I need to teach. Yeah.
Well, Ashbolene's back. It's funny. We sat at the dinner table in silence because we didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
And then in our video we're sitting here in silence.
Yeah.
We saved up all our good conversation for the video.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to talk about it.
I can't remember. I mean, things are working now, aren't we? It's like different moods.
It's difficult to sort of, talk and work sometimes.
I find that as well.
Yeah. I mean, some people can, but I can just talk while they're working, but
No, I'm like that.
yeah. A bit difficult to do that.
classical music is the only thing I sort of like. I'm not distracted by.
Really? Yeah, so do you play it when you're working sometimes?
No, but Billy does.
What classic
Yeah,
FM?
and it's fine. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Yeah.
interfere with your sort of brain signals.
Yeah. When I did that community arts work, the girl who was taking it, she liked classic FM. She said she liked listening to that when she was
We have
working.
Radio 3
Yeah.
or 4. I think it's 3.
Yeah. So
The Meadol
yeah,
book.
you did.
Oh.
You did lots.
Yeah, I was very happy with it.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Oh, that's good. Mm.
Super. I think we should do another music video.
Well, I was actually thinking that, and this
It's the first one. It didn't actually take very long to edit.
no, it didn't.
I mean, filming of it took, what, a couple of hours for that?
Oh, right, yeah,
But the actual editing
yes.
took maybe 3 hours.
Yeah, that's good. Well, actually, do you know what? I'm sort of thinking that's why I'm doing this. I was thinking, what I did was I got a little cutting from the newspaper, which was a solar farm, and I did loads of drawings like I did before.
Oh, yeah.
But this would be on the scene with the farmer. Is
Oh,
that
the
okay?
farmer, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
and then we could do exactly what we did with the chair, but it'd be scenes of farming scenes, you know, and it's
Yeah.
a solar farm. And then after that, we could we do that, and then yeah, and then I was just thinking, you know, we'd have sunflowers, and when we, you know, get some sunflowers in when we film it. And, so the last one was a critique of Martin Freed, but this one would be like
Did we do the farmer when we were children?
No, yes, I think.
I don't think we did the farmer.
No, I can't remember. Was it on the album?
I can't remember.
Yeah. Could work from there. Take it from there.
Well, I think better to do songs that you're playing on.
Yes, yeah,
So if we look at the album, what songs you've done,
yeah.
I don't think we've done the Farmer Gins together.
No. So, but anyway, I was thinking of it in terms of doing some pictures and then doing exactly the same thing. And also it'd be quite nice because it would give us a bit of a trademark. It would give, oh, that's one of their videos. It's, you know, it'll give it a little bit of a brand, nice a look to it, you know. So, that's their style.
I think your old brand, Emma.
What's that?
Your brand. It's like
Oh,
your drumming's so unique. Your brand.
It's unique. That's a nice word for you. Yeah, unique drummer. But, that's the idea anyway. Another one I was thinking of farmer and has some sunflowers with it, and I can do other pictures like I was thinking Millet and you know, sort of works. I can do some copies of paintings, or we can just put paintings straight up there this time because obviously.
I think having a theme.
Yeah.
Is like a chair.
Yeah. Because so I can do copies of paintings as well. I was thinking monoprints on, you know, anything like that. But we can do loads of pictures. I think I'll stick to the pens and this stuff, but this sort of media. But and just do drawings and pictures just to go up on the video. So this is the solar farm. But I don't want to make it all about, you know, like,
We could do an outdoor video for this evening now.
Oh yes, we could. Yes,
we could do that on a bridge in Muswell Hill.
Oh, we could. Yeah, we could watch the. I mean, that might be in a bit of a while, but we could watch the sunset this evening, just around the sunset, and then intersperse it. Yeah, we ought to do that.
I think an outdoor video. Did you ever see Elbow Sister did one for Ganmao?
Yeah, how did it
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, it was Shelley in the garden.
Yeah.
No, the outdoor thing is really good.
Yeah. Shades of language. Yeah, it is quite good. Yeah, I think it's good. Outdoor videos. But I quite like the animation. Well, I can do loads of drawings for the farm and for the farm. We can do that.
But the thing is, are we going to be able to do the farmer? Because I don't know if you've got a recording of you playing it.
I think we have.
Oh, Jim's.
Well, I think we've got a recording of it somewhere, haven't we? We must.
Well, no, of us here, but no, I'm thinking of the studio recordings we did. We could do it, I suppose, 1 week on. Don't have to be Jim, but I thought it'd be better if they were the gym ones.
Yeah, I think. Shall we just? Well, we've done enough of them here. We've done a recording. I think we need to do a recording of it.
All right.
As well, perhaps. Yeah, do a recording of it, and then we can.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a studio version, does it?
No, it doesn't. But I think it's going to sound really good if you do the whole guitar solo thing on top of it, and electric guitar. I mean,
We've probably got like 50 versions of that song.
Yeah, we have.
So we'll just pick one that we like.
Yeah. And
shoot, there is one.
if we got it recorded somewhere, I'm sure we must have somewhere.
Ron.
Yeah.
Ash Fonley's back.
What is that?
It's that Ash Fonley.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. How are you going to? Oh, okay.
It was because I've got these albums I bought from the charity shops, but I've got no use for the covers.
Very good.
Start a series of these going.
I'm all sweaty. It's very, very hot now. It's hot in the house.
Oh, is it hot down there?
It's not. Usually it's not, but the house got hot because I was sitting in a sunny window. I'm just taking a break outside for a second.
Oh yeah.
So how many of those are you gonna do?
That's a good question. Maybe 20 or something. Yeah, I think 20 of that version.
Very good.
20 of the yellow ones, anyway.
All right. So I got it. I got my canvas stretched, and I'm going to get downstairs and start gessoing. So I'll bring you guys with me.
All right, cool.
Can you pronounce it again? Asephone? Asephone.
Oh, Ashfoley.
Actually, exactly how it looks, right?
Yeah. Aesthetic and phonetic only.
That's right. That's right. That's brilliant. Okay. I'm not as adept with the phone as you are, moving the camera.
Oh,
How's that look? That looks good.
yeah.
So Emma and Edgeworth, I meant to make it on probably around 5 o'clock here, maybe 5:30. I leapt up. Rose and I were sitting on the patio of the hotel, and I said, "Damn it!" And I freaked out that I missed your live feed.
Oh, don't worry. No, it was
Okay, there we go. So Edgeworth, okay, so I was telling you about Wall Street, right?
yes.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a go at it. But
Yeah.
any ideas you have for a cart? I don't have that cool pram you have, so I'm going to have to come up with some idea.
Yeah, the push chairs are very hard to find in England even because charity shops won't take them.
Yeah, we get people coming in all the time. And
I got very lucky. The lady at my local church, she took one and she didn't know what to do with it because she thought she could give it away, but they can't. So I got lucky with that. But,
What is it? It's not a baby carriage. What is it?
Yeah, it is. It's a push chair for a baby.
Oh, okay. And you just took it.
Yeah, I took all the fabric out and just left the skeleton of the push chair and adapted that for a board. So I got two slats that I cut perfectly to size to hold the board. So I just modified the push chair. I mean, really,
I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I thought it was some kind of a actual push chair for hawking wares in a marketplace. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know it was just a baby pram. That's easy.
Yeah, it's a blinged up push chair. Yeah.
There. Okay, I'll blink. I'll do the blinking. I can do that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get all dialed up as a stock exchange like a trader, and
Okay.
have my friend down there, and we'll go public, like literally with like Slumpu and Jompy, and I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
The push chair itself, I get quite into it and I do variations of designs and stuff, and I'm going to start recording them as I would a sculpture.
Sure.
Because I think they do like I had one version where the front where it says free art, I took that out and I put in a box and another panel inside. There's so many variations you can try. That
Okay.
I'm just going to keep a record of each one, like on this date, this is what the push chair looked like.
Right.
But no, so you thinking of making it like a scarecrow with a trader in his suit?
Oh, it'd be me. I'd be the scarecrow. I'm gonna be. I'll be walking around. I have a friend who does great fun things, and I asked him if he'd be interested in driving down to New York and doing that. He said yes. So
Brilliant.
we'll see what we can do. It'll be late September.
Great, and I'll do the stock exchange. I'll do London.
We'll do a tandem, and I don't know. I'll be live for sure, and then I'll do what you did. When I get home and I can edit with the video, and especially with Rose's help, we could have a lot of fun with that. So,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you're doing yours in America and I'm doing mine in Britain.
Right.
We could come together and make a video of this. And
Yeah.
I think it would be good to get both in one video.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no doubt I would send you all the, raw footage
Oh,
that I
okay.
did.
Yeah, no, it would be great. And I mean, I can go fairly. So if it doesn't go well one day, it's one bus for me to get to Bank Station in central London. So no, we'll make a decent fist of it. It'll be great. Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
Well, I did it. I took Olga Naus's painting. She had a show here at my house. I don't know if you know this. 2018, I did a show for her here, and I did the promotion down in New York. And I took one of her paintings, my friend and I, and we just he kept asking the question, Ron, what are you doing in New York? And for an 11-minute video, we're just walking around showing her painting and having people hold the painting while we videotape them all over like important landmarks in New York City, Radio City Music Hall, the MoMA, the Guggenheim, Metropolitan, and we just had her painting there with people holding it.
Oh,
and
so
it was
yeah, you got more front than me. I mean, I should get people to talk on camera. That's the next thing I'm going to do at Camden.
Yeah.
Is get some interview going. I'm just too shy, but I need to.
Oh, me too. Oh, me too. My friend isn't though. He just whatever. He'll just do it. He'll do it. And he did. If I didn't have him, I would never have done what we did. He had a cop on the beat hold the painting, and we filmed him. It was like
Brilliant.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can use any of them. Yeah. Why your water's going down here?
Oh no, sorry.
No, don't worry. It's all right.
Be careful.
Do you fancy coming down Camden one day?
Maybe, I don't know, I'll let you know. It's
I mean, I'll just stand by the bridge and people walk past and
you can
take
hand
a
them out.
picture. I don't hand them out. No, I leave them. People take them.
Oh, yeah. Do you think there's a big difference in people taking them now that you actually handed them? to
Yeah,
people?
yeah, much better.
Yeah,
Much
I
better.
think that makes it, yeah. There's a lot of people getting leafleted and stuff all the time and they probably look at it.
Oh, I never handed them out actually. I never, even it was just that I was sat there with the pushchair, and I think that put people off.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I just sort of stand nearby,
Mm,
and they're not intimidated.
yeah. Well, that's one picture for a start with the cars. That's a solar farm.
That's great.
So we'll put that and I'll put that back in my box and then
Yeah.
and then I'll take that sketch back with me and keep clean and I'll try and find some more pictures for next week and just if you're not playing music just do as many farm pictures now as I can. Yeah.
How many farmers do you think you're going to do?
Probably about the same amount as the chairs, about 20 to 25, you know, just
Right.
kind of thing. And then we can do the same thing, but we could play with we can make sure we've got a recorder and we can play with the sunflowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those.
What's the sunflower for, isn't it?
Well, the sunflowers was the on the thing, the farm or the fields.
Oh, Van Gogh.
Yeah,
Right.
so, I mean, I want to be sort of like sort of pictures like solar farm, modern farming, or farming, but farming very sort of anyone it takes from solar farming and some modern farming, wind farms, not just the sort of cliche sort of past image of the farming and Van Gogh and and in art as well. So,
It's a subtle message in your videos.
I might be a bit controversial with my pastel and I'm bringing the pastel in front of it.
I don't put any political stuff in our videos.
Yeah, you find it too controversial.
I just think it's too
Well, it
much.
has a political undertone anyway.
I don't like distraction-y stuff.
No,
you know what I mean?
because I was thinking, was it Rauschenberg who used the American flag? We might even have to do a picture with the pastel flag. I did that. But his work, he actually used the flag. He was painted.
Yeah, that's up to him though. But I like to keep things
not too
separate.
Yeah.
Like sport. You know?
Yes,
Sport's got nothing to do with the world.
Yeah.
I like with art.
But I think it has a sort of underlying message anyway with the sunflowers, especially that bit. So stick that in. So that's one already. So we've got that started. So I'll be doing some more. I'll look for farming references to take.
Yeah.
Bring them in. Yeah. So I'll make a room for that.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, I'll just get rid of that.
You like if I carry on
Yeah,
here?
sure. And
You know how to get your stuff out of the fridge.
Yeah. Okay, and if you could put that all back in my box, this lot,
Yeah.
when you're ready, just let it dry for a bit.
I'll let that dry, yeah.
So let myself out, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
'cause I'm still on the thing.
Oh,
so.
okay then. Well, okay, I'll say bye then. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Ron.
Ron.
Emma's
I'm
off.
off now.
Hey.
Okay then.
Good night, Emma.
Okay, good night. That's what I've done.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Today.
That's what I've done. The sort of solar farms. I've got to find references and pictures of farms and anything.
Farm. Very nice.
She's doing the farmer. It's going to be our next video.
Farmer. Chair. Excellent.
Yeah, so we did chairs and that's the farmer. So
Emma's in charge of videos now.
yeah,
So whenever
Very
she
good.
says,
I did the animation and the sort of storyboarding. Type
Bring the balloons.
Yeah, okay. So I might
See you later.
Okay, bye.
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 See you later. See you later.
Bye.
Emma.
Bye.
See you.
See you.
Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah. And don't forget your stuff in the fridge. Alright, see you later.
How long is her ride back?
About half hour.
Yeah.
She's got to get the bus down to Archway. Yeah, she gets the bus. Do you remember where we caught the bus from when you came
Yeah.
up? Yeah, that's her stop, I think, to get off.
Okay. How long does that glue take to dry?
Uh, maybe 20 minutes, and then
Wow.
I go over the top. I do one over the top as well, just with washable PVA.
What's PVA? You wrote to me. What's PVA?
It's just a regular glue. I don't know what the I know there's a different term in America, but I can't remember what it is. But it's just regular. It yellows a bit with time, but other than that, it's. I mean, this cost I think £15.
Yeah, right.
And it's
right.
about 5 litres.
It's enough for 1,000 Jumpy. Right.
Exactly. How are you doing yours? Because
I have this. Well, we have a company called Elmer's Glue.
That's what PVA is. Elmer's.
Okay. Yeah. But it's great. But I get a glue stick, but it's a very it's a craft. It's like strong bond. It's very strong, so that it doesn't lift off. Because I don't have a border like you're doing.
Right.
I should probably do that.
Yeah.
And so I don't want the edges to lift off, so I get a very strong glue stick. It's too expensive, so I got to come up with something else. And I like what you're doing, so I got to start figuring that out.
Yeah, it's really trial and error. I mean, this is Series G, and really, if this was Series A, I don't think I'd have bothered with the others, because I think this is the best way to do it. I've done some on canvas.
Right, I have them. Right,
but yeah, I mean,
I have. Yeah,
I've done nearly 1,000 on these, and some of the others I've only done like 4 or 5. So
4 or 5.
This
1,000?
No,
4
or 5 full stop. Like Series M and Series P, well, whatever they're all called. I mean,
yeah, right.
I think this is my favourite way to do them. But no, so you've done. Is my art shoe?
That's canvas.
That's right.
That's painted on. I painted 100 stupid shoes. I was getting so bored, and then stapled onto cardboard. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Charles was quite amused by that.
Yes, it was for him. Yeah.
Good. No. And so what's next? Do you know?
For me, yeah, I'll come up with some. The whole point is to try to be like super conceptual. Now I got to get back to a little bit more abstract, so I'll figure out something. I had my mother draw me. She used to sketch all these. Her sketching is, she's not a drawer in any way whatsoever. So she has these very childlike rabbit, tree, house that she's been doing for 80 years, pretty much. You know.
Oh wow!
So I'm thinking of
so she's got thousands of them, has she?
No, yeah. Like when she doodles, she does the same darn, rabbit tree and house for 70 years. I got them around here somewhere because I had her draw them for me, so I want to copy those onto my Slumpu, right?
Yeah.
Don't know where she put them, but other than that, I want to get back to some more abstract because that's the whole funny point of it,
Right.
Yeah. But just as Jompy says, it's impossible. There is no such thing. As soon as it's only abstract for 5 seconds.
Exactly. It's such a sort of reevaluation for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I bet you're having a lot of fun too, because it's fun.
It felt like sweets, like I felt like my lettuce and my broccoli. That was sort of like painting and music, and this was like chocolate and what do you call them, cola cubes and all the fun stuff. But then it becomes more and more absorbing, and and I realised that there's no distinction really between Jompy and my other stuff. It is just the same thing. It's just this stuff flows so much quicker.
It's nice to see the output, and I get that. I get the high too. You know, I just want to keep going. I want to get my 100 done. I want to get my 100 done. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm nearly up to 1,000 here. I'm on 917 now, so we're nearly there.
That's with every series, or how many in each series?
No, this series has got 917. The others have got way less.
Okay.
Like I say, some series have only got less than 10.
Okay, like your albums, right? Okay, right.
Yeah, the albums is like 10 or something. But let's see. Series A has 126, and I think other than that, they're all less than 126. So this is just by far the most populous.
And it's G. Series G is the one with 900.
That's it. Yeah, G's the main one, really. I mean, the others are sort of they're alright, but I tried like on these Series C on card, but this stuff's too thick. It's too difficult to work with.
Okay.
But this paper, it's you just seem to get more control. So it's not completely like roll the dice and see what you get.
Sure.
This allows for a little bit more input.
What's the weight of the paper?
I would guess it's about 80 gram.
Oh, it's thin.
Yeah, it's
wow.
That's the paper.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
I tear them out of these notebooks. Yeah, no, if it's too thick, then it's too ham-fisted. You don't get the like these nice little close bits where they
yeah.
like I say you get what you intend with these
capillaries. Yeah.
But no. But like what you're doing, you just experiment and keep solving every problem. And once you solved every problem, you might end up with something worth continuing with.
Yeah, exactly. It's just fun. It's so not my style. And Rose is laughing at me every day. I get a little obsessed. So it's fun. But as you know,
has Rose got the bug yet? Is she going to start doing her own?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I liked what she did this past week with her photographs. So I'm trying to get her to get working, start playing around and having fun, and she does. She does.
I mean, water seems to be a recent theme for her because she was in the Lake Ontario, wasn't she, doing the waves, filming the waves.
Oh yeah.
And the water. I mean, is that her theme for the moment, or is it just coincidence that?
Nope, she just does that. She loves I don't know, the craft of the not craft, but the technical of it. She just really gets into like, getting into the waves there and filming the waves coming at her in slow-mo or whatever. It's just she wants that angle that nobody gets.
Yeah.
But what she did with that 3 a.m. photo, it was the first time she actually did something I thought that was not first time, but like made art with it. I don't know. It's like it was a lot of fun, and for me, a lot of it is about the process, not so much the end. That's, I guess, the bane of my existence with art. It's like I really think the process matters a lot too. Whatever you're doing. But.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I think she did get something with that photo. No, and when I just saw her in there, she did a video on Instagram of herself doing the waves, and the waves are coming.
Oh yeah, she went right in. 4 feet of water, 6 feet of water on Lake Ontario. She does that all the time. Every year we go down there, and she's got her GoPro, and she's making all these different videos. So yes.
And
what else?
Has the book? Have you got? I guess the Mia Doll book hasn't arrived yet.
No, it hasn't. But I've gotten a notice that it's all going through. The last one took about I think about 10 days. So it should be any day now. Looking forward to it.
I sent one to Neo Hart, who did the Fembot Oracle, which the Mia Dolls are based on.
Yes.
And he got in touch. He's very happy with it, and he liked the interview so much. He's got an allergic reaction to the page, so he he had his eyes watering and swelling up.
Oh,
But
geez.
he wanted to read the interview so much that he stuck it out.
How did you find
So
us?
I'm-
Did you just email him?
No, he used to come down to British Studio.
Oh, okay.
So I've known him years. I've known him for like 10, maybe 10 years.
Oh, good.
So he came to the studio for a few years, then he stopped coming. But then he lives in London, and I sometimes go around his house for dinner and stuff. And then he's got like, he does some ceramics. He does very kind of introspective, almost like therapy with his work. So it's all he's got his own interesting angle where it's not so much full on art, but art's part of a bigger picture of what he does. So he's quite interesting guy to talk to. But no,
I relate to that. Yeah.
Yeah, have a look at his Fembot Oracle and see what you make of it. It's yeah, I found it quite absorbing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I got these big paintings I'm doing because I got this coffee shop show next month in Rochester, and this person runs it is really cool because he just reached out to me. I did it last year, and I get a solo show in this very popular space.
Right.
I did very well last year, so hopefully I'm trying to do a good show this time and give them new work and see what's what.
I think those kind of opportunities might be better outside of the city, because in London I did a coffee shop show like 10 years ago, but then all those places have gone now. It's very difficult to get something nice and informal like that around here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I think because of the numbers, I mean, that show I did at Highgate, I had to book that over a year in advance.
God, yeah.
And it's such a you get someone who works with you, and it's all quite official. You get a contract, you sign a contract, send it. I mean, right. I like the idea of what you're doing, where it's a local coffee shop. You go down there, when people are interested. And,
they buy. Yeah, they buy the work, and they follow me on Instagram. So it gets, and it's people. It's usually young people that want art. It's just how it is. There was a bar one bar in particular in Rochester did really well, and the guy let me keep my work up for 4 months in a bar. If people get drunk and they buy, I think I sold like 20 of my paintings. It's like so it's I'm onto something.
Are you quite good at sales? Are you quite good
face-to-face with people? I'm very low. You know how I price my paintings, so they're. I have my equation, and I try to stick to that. So I get, if I spend 20 hours, if I spend 10 hours on a work, I'm going to get $240, $350. That's just how it's going to be. I want $20 an hour for my labor, and then I add that Element X fee. That I'm an artist, I made it. You didn't. You want it.
Yeah.
And materials. So it makes me feel like I'm not randomly pricing it, because how do you price it, right? So I think, well, when a plumber comes to my house and he fixes my drain, he charges me an hourly wage, and his hourly wage matches his mastery. Yeah. So if somebody thinks they're a really great painter, and might be or has something to sell, just jack up your hourly wage to $70 an hour or $100 an hour.
Yeah. Well, no, I like to think of us as tradesmen.
Absolutely.
I mean, if anything, just to distance ourselves from the gallery world, to put some marker down saying we're not that, we're this, we're closer to, we're part of the real world,
Exactly. Right. Yeah. And I don't want to. I mean, I've tried to get authenticated by the big cheese, right? But it's not working, and I'm too old for it to even imagine it's going to work now. So I got to find my own ways.
Yeah. I mean, like it's like that's why I don't really want to go to Tate. I don't want to go to them. I don't want to flatter them
Right.
with
That's yep.
with this sense of importance. I don't think they have. I would
Very good.
rather
Right.
do counter market where there's people I like there, and you don't need any of them lot. Like say if you find a way to price your work that makes sense to anyone who buys it, you know, you're paying someone. People want to give you a decent, you know, they don't want to get ripped off, but they do recognise if you spend 5 hours doing something, that they should pay more than $50 for it.
Right. Right.
They you know. So no, I like that formula.
As you give away free art, as you're giving it away.
I know. I mean, I struggle to sell mine for zero.
Right. Right.
But,
so how do I do? I do very well as far as like I sit down and I think like, how many people have my work in their house, and it adds up. So over the years, so I think it's an honor to have people even want to look at it. It kind of blows my mind that anybody would want to, you know, put up their, especially like when I go into a house and it's in a living room,
yeah.
you know, or something. So it's really a privilege that now that it's not a monetary thing for me, or it never really was, but there was always that hope. I really get off on people wanting something I've done now. So
yeah.
I think that's more to it, because, you know, I have a roof over my head. We eat, and I'm pretty much, this is going to be the pattern until I die. So when somebody wants one of my paintings, yeah, take it.
I like that. I mean, that's why I don't think I could be a chef, where you do all that work and then it's gone, and it you know, I like the idea that Jompy painting that they took will probably be on, if they put it on their wall, it's going to be there for probably at least a year, or until they move, and it potentially could still be on a wall in 50 years time.
Sure, absolutely.
Something that took me 10-15 minutes to do just has this eternal payoff.
Exactly.
I mean, if these stay in my storage room, you don't get any of that. You know, it just feels that they're wasted.
Right, and so I have too much stuff. I would wish I could just give it all away, but I live in too small of a town. I have to go get Rose in a second, but I have to ask you something about your YouTube. So you have like 5,000 plus followers, right?
Yeah, but they're not. I only get like 10. The followers are not indicative of the views. They're just because I've had that YouTube channel for, I don't know, since 2009. I've just picked up spam bots and rubbish like that. They're not real people.
Okay, the reason why I'm saying, because when I started following you 5 years ago, you had 5,000 followers. Meaning, what's going on with the algorithms here? By now you should have, like, you know, just many more people. Look at. I don't understand.
I mean, I don't know how YouTube works either. I don't get it, but all I know is that whoever those 5,000 people are, they're not in any way interested in what I'm doing, even if they are human beings.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, you know Lupo Soul, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's somebody that, you know, I've been I don't know, painter friends with him for, you know, I don't know, 6, 7 years, 8 years, and when I started following him on Instagram, he had 48,000 followers on Instagram, right? He still only has 48,000, and he's very popular. So I swear they're playing around with the algorithm with certain people. By now it should have been absolutely exponential, because, you know, 48,000 people in 2019, and now he still has only 48,000.
I remember on Instagram, if I put a painting up and I put hashtags on it, I'd get like 100 likes.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden I just stopped getting any likes, hashtags or no hashtags. Now I don't bother with hashtags really, other than my own personal ones. They definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, maybe I generally don't get any kind of thing on it. On Instagram, I might get 5-10 likes a picture, I guess. But before, if you put hashtag, I don't know, contemporary art, you probably get 20 likes, just, and so they've changed it. So whatever got Lupo Soul 50,000 followers, they probably worked out there's something wrong going on here. They I don't know what it is.
I think there's a war against art.
There might be. I mean, my last video from Camden, I said giving away free Bitcoin of art. That's had like 2 or 3 views. When I did one that said just leave without the word Bitcoin in it or free, I think if you put free and Bitcoin, they think that's spam, so they shadow ban.
Yeah.
When I did one that says leaving my paintings around London, that was a title. It got in 2 weeks nearly 2,000 views, because there's if you put anything in which looks like you're a spammer, I think they kill you. And I think I got myself, but then I like the title, so I thought, sorry, I'm putting it in anyway. So because that's what they're getting. They're getting free Bitcoin. So I thought, well, I'm not gonna let that kind of stuff instruct what I do. If it means I get shadow banned, then so be it.
Right.
But no,
I had
thing.
It's what it is. I don't even pay much attention to it anymore, but I'm always curious about people like you and Lupo and people that are out there doing stuff, and I just go, what? This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think those 5,000 were people from donkeys years ago, and they've got they don't watch my videos now. Like I say, they're not interested. But what can you do? Right.
All right, Edgeworth, I'll see you hopefully next week.
Yeah, cheers, Ron. And
I'm going to be posting some stuff to you as soon as I get. I want to make a couple bags of the Slumpu for you too, and I'll whip that stuff up and send several books to you, signed to give to Charles and Emma and yourself.
Yeah. I'll do that. No, that'd be great. I'll look out for that, and I'll finally have a Slumpu in my hand, which will feel great. Which will feel great.
Well, I'll send you quite a few because so you can have fun with them if you do anything if we do anything next month.
Yes, I will, and I'll like I say, I need to send you a load of Jompy as well, so we can.
Can you see them? Can you see that?
Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, that's the Slumpu, is it?
That's my shelf of Slumpu stuff. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see. You got a shelf. You divided them into series.
Yes.
Oh, yep. Excellent. Nice one.
All right, we'll talk soon. We'll talk soon.
All right, cheers, Ron.
All right, cheers.
All right. See you.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Wow.
That's the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, Ron's phone.
Ron's phone.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're back.
You're back again, yeah.
Shall we reconnect or something? Okay, I'll stop the live and I'll restart it. Oh yeah, hang on, I need to write this out. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Share. Oh, that's done. Share that one.
Basically what I've got here is this is my sketchbook for this year. This is
Oh, wait a minute, I'm just going to... Ron's face should be appearing.